Good afternoon to all YouTube subscribers. I'm Justin Fleming, and I'm here to give you my review on today's Young and Restless, Monday, August 14, 2017. Now, today's Young and Restless was pretty okay. Pretty okay. Very good today. I enjoyed it, but the only thing that really what makes me sick is Victor. Nick today, he was accusing Victor of being cruel, and Victor informs him Christian's up at the main house and can be picked up there. Nick is no longer living in his house. Nick warns about Faith being caught in the middle. Vic taunts that he's going to experience real life now. Nick snarls about being rejected when you don't bow down and kiss the ring. Victor barks that he's no longer his son. Nick thanks Victor for cutting the strings. Vic mutters ungrateful. Victor is a disease. He's a punk. He's an SOB. He kicked Nick out of the house and stood in the middle of the room and muttered ungrateful. And whatever happened to the sentence like ungrateful bastard? Come on. He didn't know how. Victor, he didn't know. He knows that he didn't want to stop at ungrateful. He knows. Now, today, next one, at the club, Billy snucks to Hockman that Victoria sees through him. Hockman reveals they went out dancing last night. Billy can't believe Hockman's interest in Victoria isn't connected to her business. Hockman points out Billy has a living girlfriend and he'd be a hypocrite to expect Vicky to behave like a nun. I agree everything that Hockman said about Billy. He's a hypocrite because look at all the history of the women that Billy had all these years. Sharon, Kelly, Chelsea, the other girl, and he's in Phyllis, which he's now with. I agree everything he said today about how he really is a hypocrite. Now, up at the pool bar, King learns Lily already took Charlie for a football gear. Charlie walks off and informs King it's too soon for forgiveness. King mentions getting some things from the house and says the Chancellor house is lonely. Lily thinks he'll feel better when he finds a job and warns him not to push. In the dining room, King meets with a headhunter, and learns Spectre of his exit from Brash and Sassy is problematic for employers. He blames Victoria. Now, how in the world could he blame Victoria? He should not complain. He can't blame Victoria. King needs to look himself in the mirror. He brought all this on himself. If he would, he wanted that slept with Juliet. He even took embezzled money from his children's fund. Reed, Maddie and Charlie's fund, their tuition. He should not. He needs to just shut the hell up because it's his fault. It's King's fault. He brought all this on himself. So he shouldn't blame and preach to Victoria about her. This is all on him. He shouldn't take it all on Victoria, all the blame on her. He needs to look in the mirror because he brought all this on himself. Now at the pool, Julia tells Lily she's sorry about King moving out. Lily senses there's more. Julia remarks that King seemed affected by her ultrasound photo and adds she won't hide in the shame. Now, I can't even imagine what Lily's going through right now. He already cheated on Lily with Juliet. He lied and he even stole money from his own tuition fund. I hope everything changes on Young and the Restless, everything, because all people are Victory, and I don't know. Now, brash and sassy's office, Reed complains to Victoria that she's never home. He's also upset she didn't tell him Juliet was pregnant, and he was embarrassed in front of Maddie. Victoria advises him to see her a tiny bit less, given all that's happened with Kane. Reed gets a text from Maddie, inviting him over, and smiles. And later, Billy arrives and reveals he ran into Hockman, whom she shared personal information with. Vicky responds that it is a common knowledge he's with Phyllis. She's offended he thinks Hockman's only interested in the business and tells him to stay out of her personal life. Amen. I really do agree with Victoria. I mean, because Billy is hypocrite. She needs to just mind his own business. I mean, isn't he with Phyllis? So Billy has no reason to be jealous of Victoria being with Hockman. He's already with Phyllis. So so Billy can't be jealous of Victoria over Hockman. He needs to sit down somewhere, asshole. Now at Crimson Lights, Hillary runs into Maddie and officers show her around the studio. Maddie assumes she's being nice to get the scoop on her parents. Hillary insists she would never hurt her or her brother. Yeah, that's bullshit. Yeah, right. Liar. Lying bitch. And Maddie, guess what? I like this. Maddie tells her to mind her own business and keep her family off her trashy TV show. I loved it. I love Maddie. She can preach. I really do love what she said today about Hillary. She was right on the money. She needs to mind her own business. You know, I really can't wait till Hillary gets karma. I hope she knows what goes around comes around very soon. Just watch. Wait until Lily hooks up with Jordan. That'll bite Hillary in the face, but not only that'll bite Hillary in the face, it'll also bite Kane in the face as well. I like this. I like it. Now today, this one. Jordan arrives at the penthouse and asks Chelsea for a take on Victor Newman, who may try to micromanage his shoot. Chelsea thinks Vic will respect him. Talk turns to Nick being a good guy. Chelsea enjoys her independence. And later, Nick shows up and Chelsea is floored to hear Victor twerk him out of the tech house. She assures him he will find a new place to do up the kids' rooms. Talk turns to how their boys will get along, and Nick suggests they should take the next step and move in together. Now, that's a good idea. That's a really good idea. Chelsea and Nick should move in together, because Victor, I mean, how could Victor be cool like that, to throw Nick out of the tech house? How? I mean, that tech house meant a lot to Nick. He spent his entire life on that tech house, and Victor just throws him out of it. How low? How could be? He's a lowlife, world-class lowlife. Victor Newman, evil, manipulative, and dirty. To throw Nick out of his own tech house. I mean, cruelty. That's what he is. He's dirty, very dirty. See, Nikki should, somebody's gonna get Victor one day, very soon. Someone's gonna get him. Watch, just very soon, somebody's gonna get Victor, and it goes down. Now, next one, Newman. At Newman, Abby brags to Scott's back and successful startup. He turns and teases about his new look before they return, trading insults. Abby wonders if he shaved the silky smooth face to kiss her dad's butt with. And Scott counters he did it for Sharon. Jordan arrives at the shoot. He and Abby commiserate on what Lila's going through. Victor enters and notes Scott's cut his beard, and Abby grins at Scott wants to grow a mustache like him. Scott opens that Abby's more like Victor's mini-me. The shoot commences with sniping throughout. After Jordan remarks about the sparks between Abby and Scott, but Scott says as far as his type is possible. Meanwhile, Abby learns that Victor kicked Nick out of his property and is sad. Vic holds up the key and announces he wants her to move into the tech house. Oh, why would he do that? Why would Victor do that? I can't believe what he's doing. Making Abby at Nick's house, her brother's house, something that Nick had his whole life with. See what he's doing to his family? Victor? It's a shame. It's appalling. Very appalling, this man. Now, next one. Today, Reed and Maddie. Now, Reed arrives at Maddie's house. I think there's a lot of chemistry going between Reed and Maddie. They have something together. I hope they pair up. Now, Reed arrives at Maddie's house and is sorry to hear that her dad moved out. And Maddie tears up and hugs her. Reed shares tunes that will help him have a rough time. Now, I do really love the singing. I love to sing. He's a good singer. The way he sung to Maddie. A teenage romance. And you know what I loved it? They were sharing a kiss until boom when Kane arrives. Now I've been hearing spoilers that Maddie's parents, which is Chelsea, which is Lily and Kane, are gonna make Maddie stop from seeing Reed. Wow, why do they want to do that? Why do they want to make Maddie stop seeing Reed? I mean, why? Why do they want to do that? Are they like the next? Are Reed and Maddie like the next? Do they remind you like Lily and Daniel? I mean, why do Kane and Lily want them to stop seeing? Want Maddie to stop seeing Reed? Is this about the fact that Victoria fired Kane? Is this about because of is Billy? What is it? I mean, why do they want? I mean, what's wrong? What's wrong with Maddie hanging out with Reed? Look at Kane and Lily. They had a history of all the people, the relationships they were with. I mean, Kane. He was with Lily, but they're not longer together. And Kane can't say anything. He can't. They have no room to say anything about Maddie. I mean, Lily was already had all the men in her life. I mean, she was with Daniel. I mean, they're hypocrites. What's wrong with Reed? Why can't they let their daughter be happy with Reed? Because they have a history. They have a history of all of relationships. So they want them to stop seeing Reed. Why? I don't understand that. What? You know, they can't say anything because they had a history of relationships, Kane and Lily. I really do want. I don't care what they say. I mean, I hope Reed and Maddie will stay together. I hope. Now, this one, the ending. At the pool bar, Lily and Hillary clash over the commercial. Hillary thinks she's particularly snarky. Lily says she hasn't encouraged Julia to file a lawsuit. Her world will be crashing down. Hill thinks she should be thanking her. Now she knows the truth about her husband. Lily snaps that she's vile and Jordan deserves better. Hill Lily advises that Lily should just take King back as the marital drama is affecting Maddie. Lily thinks she's worried about Jordan spending time with her and things aren't good as between them, as Hillary lets him mind. You know what? I hope Lily goes with Jordan. I hope Lily goes with Jordan because that will bite Hillary right in the face and the ass. Like the bitch that she is. I really want one Lily and King. Lily will go with Jordan. And that would be karma for Hillary. But not only that would be karma for Hillary, it would also be karma for King. Because I understand how what Lily's going through, being lied to, being cheated on by King and all that crap. I really hope that they'll get together, King, Lily, and Jordan, and that will get Hillary will get exactly what she deserves. What goes around comes around. I really do hope Lily will get with Jordan. I like this. I really do. So that's my little review on today's Young and the Restless. Subscribe to me, Justin Fleming. Hit like, make a comment on my video. I'm out of here. Peace.